Good morning, friends, and welcome to Take Two for this Monday. It is the 6th of August, 2018. Hope you had a great weekend. I know I did. Little early birthday celebrating with friends, and it was a wonderful time, and I even got a pedicure, compliments of a friend. So it was a great weekend for me, and I really appreciated all the people who are reaching out to me and showing me the love. Well, I want to talk to you a little bit today about my friend Sylvia. Now, in case you're wondering, I do have a couple of Sylvia friends on Facebook, but this is not one of them. My friend Sylvia has 8 legs. Okay, you're going, what? Well, here's a photo of what Sylvia looks like. Much bigger version. She's really actually much smaller than this, but this is Sylvia. Sylvia the spider. And you're going, okay, just a minute. What are you talking about? Well, the truth is that right outside our window in our Florida room, there is an absolutely gorgeous specimen, a spider that looks a lot like this. But like I said, she's much smaller. And we know she's female. We can tell because Michael, my nature-loving husband, he can tell those things. And he said you could tell that she is going to be looking for a suitor soon. And she will be laying eggs. Now, I know a lot of you out there are thinking, oh my gosh, why don't you just get out the raid and be done with it? No, I can't do that because this is a sight of nature that is an absolutely amazing sight. She has managed to make a web that is just absolutely enormous. This enormous web. We were watching her make the web and it was just remarkable. And I think there's a lot of things that we could learn from watching Sylvia. Now, she is very pretty. She's got very pretty legs and pretty color, and she sparkles and glistens some. Now, there are some spiders out there that aren't very pretty. I saw something on Facebook. I absolutely had to print this off. It's called the clown spider. Would you like to see it? Honest to God, the clown spider. And it said underneath it, as if clowns and spiders weren't scary enough by themselves. Well, I want to tell you a little bit, first of all, about spiders, and then I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the fear of spiders. Fear of spiders, arachnophobia. Remember that movie a few years ago? It's one of the oldest and most common phobias in our culture. The word is derived from the Greek word arachne, meaning spider, okay? And the response to spiders shown by an arachnophobic may seem irrational to others, but it's a very serious thing. The struggle is real for those of us who might be afraid of spiders. Now, scientists have studied this fear of spiders and explain it to be the result of conditioned thinking. Aha! That means that since spiders, especially venomous ones, have always been associated with infection and disease, the fear of spiders will trigger what's called a disgust response in many individuals, hence the reason why so many people are afraid of something as simple as Sylvia, okay? Now, but I'm going to tell you some good things about spiders too, okay? All right? They do not have antennae. Insects do. They have 8 legs, insects. That's kind of the difference between an insect and a spider, okay? There are 40,000 different species of spiders, and they make silk, which they use to create their webs, but also to capture their prey. Now, abandoned spider webs, anybody know what those are called? They're called cobwebs. That's what a cobweb is. It's an abandoned spider web, okay? Now, most spiders are harmless to humans, but there are a few that are, like the black widow. They can bite and inject venom. But listen to this. Death from spider bites is rare. is very, very rare. Now, you can get infections, like there's those recluse spiders that will bite and make an infection on you, but most spiders out of the 40,000 different species there are harmless. As a matter of fact, they're actually very good because of their beautiful spider webs that they make. They will capture their prey in that. So if you see a big old spider like Sylvia in your yard or hanging off a tree in your yard or something, don't kill the spider. That spider is going to eat up bad bugs. They're going to catch gnats. You know, we could always do with a few less gnats around here. They're going to catch them in their webs, and they are actually productive and helpful critters, okay? Listen to this. For its weight, a spider web silk, if you compare it to humans and weights of things, is actually stronger and tougher than steel. Isn't that remarkable? So don't be afraid of spiders. Embrace spiders. Like them. And that's why I am so thrilled that we have Sylvia outside our Florida room window. And because she's built this quite close to the glass, we can see her and watch her at work without ever being invasive and touching her or doing anything. Now, I remember we had two like her in past years. We had one that was a gold sparkly kind of spider. We called her Goldie. And then we had a black or a darker one who had more of an iridescent kind of black shiny blue color to her. And we called her Elvira. And so those two, we watched them for months. We watched them in the rain. We watched them in wind. Somehow, some way they managed to survive and do what they had to do. So let me ask you a question. Are you anything like these spiders? Do you appreciate what they can do? Do you have a greater appreciation for spiders now that I've explained some of it to you? When you think about spiders, does everyone that come to mind look scary like this scary clown spider? You know, this is not a common thing that you find around, especially if you're watching in the Western world. You don't see too many of those around. But think about spiders and all the good that they do. And think about other things in your life that you shy away from or you're afraid of because you've been conditioned with your thinking that this is bad or that's bad. Taking a risk is a bad thing. Taking that new job, taking that move that you were supposed to take, or doing things. How many things do we miss out on simply because we're afraid of them, because we have conditioned thinking that that's a bad thing and never embrace it? Well, let me tell you, all you got to do is sit by that window and watch that spider build that web, that work, that diligence. You can learn so many things from watching animals in nature and even arachnids like Sylvia, okay? So go be a blessing to somebody today, boys and girls. You might end up being the only one who is. Work diligently towards being a good influence and a good blessing to that person the way Sylvia worked on her web. Do that, would you? And then when you get done working on it, it'll be a massive thing that you'll be able to say, wow, if I work diligently, I could have something with such intricacies and such hard work. You could see that was sunk into that, okay? Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Jeannie Sigler, JeanneSigler. Watch past Take Twos, and then also remember for some great music. And let me tell you, on the World Wide Web, go to WRMZ.org and listen to some great music, okay? All right, have a blessed day, everybody. And it's Monday, so have a great week. I hope you have a really wonderful week ahead of you, okay? And I'll see you. And Sylvia says bye-bye, and she says, please don't be afraid of me. So promise me you won't be afraid, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.